Hello everyone and welcome back. This is our second week of our journey into self-discovery and also how Deanna and I began our journey with the medical medium Anthony Williams information and protocols and cleanses. And so we began in August of 2020. I love telling the story of how, I discovered the medical medium. I had heard of him before, and my daughter, who had had a chronic health issue for 5 years, from when she was 12 to 17 years old, and nothing pharmaceutically, nothing topically could help this condition. And it was a yeast infection. And so she had started researching cleanses, and it was around May, June of 2020 when we all know what we were going through back then, and there was a lot of high anxiety. And I was drawn into his information because of the natural remedies that he was talking about for anxiety. Mm-hmm. And he mentioned his book, Cleanse to Heal. So I thought, oh, that would be perfect for Sam. And so I ordered the book, and I also ordered the natural remedy, which is a lemon balm tincture. It's sold by Beverages. We'll have that link in our box, in our description box below. And it's a very natural remedy. It calms your nervous system immediately, and it has helped so many people. So my daughter started reading the book and following some of the protocols and sharing the information with me, and it just resonated and made so much sense to me. And so I joined her on her cleanse.
And you shared it with me, and I started it as well.
Right. So we were full-fledged into it in August of 2020.
And the full-fledged into it meant that we just changed one thing in our diets. And that was every morning we would have 32 ounces of lemon water. And then we would do 16 ounces to 32 ounces of celery juice.
Fresh squeezed celery juice.
And then 20 minutes after that, the heavy metal detox smoothie.
And that was our breakfast, was the heavy metal detox.
And we were doing everything else the same.
Yes, so.
Didn't change anything else. I was having my latte after that.
Yep.
And eating all the foods that I normally eat.
Yes, everything that we normally ate, the charcuterie trays, the barbecues, the cheese, yes, all of that stuff.
Meat and chicken and fish, everything.
And so.
And drinking my glass of wine at night.
Yes, so everything just started transforming gradually. It was just gradual, because the more good that you put in your body, the more good your body craves. And so it just started just happening in a natural progression. It evolved. In 2020 was the year of evolving, right? So this was very integral in our evolving process in that year, was just adding more really good stuff to our body, very nourishing. And so that's all we started with.
Yeah,
with
and
those
then
3 things. It was the lemon water, the celery juice, and the smoothie. So heavy metal detox smoothie is delicious. It's just bananas and wild blueberries and
spirulina, barley grass juice powder, and dulse.
We're going to have the link to the recipe below if you're interested in starting this journey and giving your body everything that it needs and wants to grow and to
become lighter.
Yeah,
become lighter, and you can think more clearly.
Yes. So and brain fog. So Deanna and I experienced very first off was bloat. The bloat just started coming off. Yeah. And so it was gradual. We couldn't see it, it wasn't like you could see it on a daily basis or even see it in each other. And it wasn't until we really saw our before and after photos, which we revealed last week. So you would go back to our last YouTube video to see the before and afters, and how Deanna lost 25 pounds of bloat and I lost 20 pounds of bloat, and didn't even realize that we were that bloated. I just knew I was uncomfortable. And when I started losing the bloat and my clothes were fitting better, I still wear basically the same size clothing, except for in the top. One of the greatest things that happened to me is that I went down 3 cut sizes in my my bra and my breast size, and that was something that I had always wanted, was to have a smaller bosoms.
Because you had back issues.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you had back issues and back soreness.
Yes, so I'd even considered at one point doing a reduction, and I didn't. I don't go in for voluntary surgery, so that didn't stay with me for very long.
No.
So it was a real bonus to go down 3 cup sizes for me. No more back pain. So the other thing was the bloat in my belly. You know, at the end of the day, I was
You would
always,
look like 6 months pregnant.
I would, and it was so uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. So we were wearing the same clothes, I was wearing the same bottoms, but they just started fitting better. And so it was such a gradual procession.
Yeah, it wasn't even like I was depriving myself of anything.
No.
I was just putting good nutrients into my body. And then started listening to my body, and my body didn't want certain foods, and I wasn't, craving them. And, here we are 2 years later, completely plant-based.
Yes.
And not doing the lattes or the wine anymore.
Only because we don't want it.
I don't want it.
Our body doesn't crave it.
Nope.
And if it did, you would have one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it would be once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Seriously, once in a blue
So
moon.
there's no self-deprivation here.
Yeah, no.
Not at all.
It's not a diet. It's not, it's a whole lifestyle change. And it just happens so gradually that you don't even know what's happening. And it's
natural.
You're just eating a lot more fruit and a lot more vegetables.
Which is food that's alive. And so it's the high vibration of the food that you're putting into your body that also helps you to vibrate higher, and you feel anything, and anything that's off in the body, because you can feel your body now. All the bloat is gone.
Yeah.
And plus the mental fog and the mental fatigue. I can just think so much clearer. I feel so much better when I do exercise.
I get a more restful sleep at night. There's so many benefits from this lifestyle change. And again, you don't have to give anything up, and you don't have to deprive yourself. So look for the links below if you're interested in following us on this journey into self-discovery and knowing who you really are and being the woman you were born to be. And knowing your purpose, and your mission, because it's so much easier to get those messages when you are clear and when you have no brain fog.
Yeah, and you can hear clearly the messages that are coming through you. It might just be a thought, an idea, and that excites you. And that, that just really you're inspiring yourself. You're getting inspired by your higher self.
Yes. So questions and comments, please leave them below. We would love to hear from you.
And we'd like you to like our video, and more people will be able to see it, the more people that like it, and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and give us a thumbs up
Thank
too,
you.
because that helps for it to spread. And we're so happy you're here with us. Please give us questions. Ask us about our, what you would like to know personally. And we'll start this rolling so that everyone can be their best selves and be happy and wake up happy and be happy all the time. And let's do this.
And be kind, and you're being kind to yourself. And this is also discovery into self-love, to really honoring yourself and loving yourself. So you're listening to what your body needs.
Right.
And you're giving your body what it needs.
And you're raising your vibration.
Yes.
And when we do that, it starts rippling out.
Yes.
And people want to be around you because you're so vibrant.
Feeling so good.
Yes.
And start your day with Tim makeup, because it takes less than 5 minutes to really bring out the best in you, so that every time you look in the mirror, you feel really great about the way you feel.
The way you look.
The way you look.
Yes.
You feel really great about the way you feel and the way you look.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look so forward to seeing you next week when we're going to talk about a breathing technique and offer some more tools and some more of our daily routines.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. See you soon.
Have a good week.